12,100 pounds. This is an Impact 351 here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. Coming back in on stock. This has been a very popular critter for a lot of reasons, and that's what I want to hit on in this video. And along the way, if you see things that you like in this, if there's qualities you appreciate, but if there's extra information you would like the total specs or, you know, asking price, we publish all that right on our website, and you can visit that right through the link in the video description. It says check for price and availability, and you will find when you call our team that we have genuine pricing. We do not engage in the practice of hidden dealer fees here at HaylettRV. Everything this trailer needs and all the education you need to operate it are included in the price tag. More on that if you choose to give us a call. Let's focus on the Impact 351 here, because that's probably the reason you're watching the RV in the first place. First thing I want to talk about, extremely well constructed. This has been a DSI Quality Award winner. The Fuzion and Impact family, they are getting the job done, and our service records here at HaylettRV back that up. We, you know, find similar results effectively. Of the Fuzions and Impacts we've had come in, we've had 0 come back with major warranty items, and I think that's darn impressive. I'd have to check. I don't even know if we've had things come back with little defects. These guys are dialed in, and it's a bunch of little things, but there's even big factors, like the fact that they have CNC routed walls and windows. Anywhere that there's a cut effectively in a sidewall, it's all you know, computer controlled, machine processed, just hyper precise. And you know, your windows fit better, your doors fit better, everything fits better. Now we've got a wide body, well, a wide body, but on top of that, or below that actually, I guess, we have a wide chassis. These are actually built with an extra wide chassis, not just a wide body. One of the areas you can tell is look to see how far out the stabilizer feet are setting. These are actually setting way on the outside of the body. You're going to get superior stability here, and what we're looking at is the one-touch hydraulic automatic leveling system that you get on an Impact. The relationship between Fuzion and Impact is effectively this. The Fuzion is the one with all of the things. It's a luxury fifth wheel first. This is super functional and still very well equipped. Like you saw that 5500 Onan generator up front. We still have a fuel station. Everything that matters is here, like power rear awning over that quick set patio deck. But this is more of the, I don't even want to say working man's, because it is still pretty snazzy, but a little more sensible. You know, this is a little closer to that things you need, not the things that you want. But that being said, like I said, it's still pretty fancy. I am loving the exterior decal package on this. It has such, I mean, it looks like it's moving fast when it's sitting slow, and I am a sucker for that just deep, rich electric blue on things. I really go for that personally. Some people don't. My apologies. The good news is it's, you know, pretty understated here. It's an accent. It's not the dominant force. I actually like that they went back to the cleaner white exterior away from the gray sidewalls that we saw of yesteryear. It's not that it looked bad. In point of fact, I think it looked pretty good. But this just, it looks purposeful. It looks premeditated. It doesn't look like it was an afterthought by any stretch. Apparently I did not clip the awning arm over there extremely well. Whatever, no big deal. Computer guy failure. So here on the Impact, just like Big Brother Fuzion, we still have the metallic slam latch doors. They are slam latches, and they are metallic, so they're not going to get brittle in the cold. We still have a fully privatized enclosed heated docking center. We have a fully enclosed heated underbelly. This has the same 0 to 100 degree rated, tested, and proven blizzard insulation package you find on Big Brother Fuzion. That's really the thing that amazes me the most about the Impact, is not what they took out compared to the Fuzion, but how much of it's still here. Now this is just Keystone 101. The way that they treat their slides is among the best in the business. So they start with this like hammered skin on the slide wall, which really grabs the wipe seal very effectively. Now when the slide's going in and out, it still maintains 2 points of contact with seals. When it's all the way in or out, it now has 3. So they actually have more sealing in place here. Now if we can, I don't know if I can even show you here. Can't really show you because it's sealed so tight. But there's an aluminum like rain gutter basically that runs vertically in the wall, so that any water that does wick its way in is actually shunted and channeled down away. And then any water that runs down the slide walls actually catches a little groove on the bottom part of this trim right here, so the water beads up and drips. It doesn't wick into the subfloor. And that's Keystone 101. Keystone does that all over the place. But that's that detail stuff that I say that other brands miss when they run a Keystone through a copy machine. Keystone being the #1 selling series of laminated fifth wheels on the planet. Just no one comes close to what Keystone does in lamination. So, you know, whenever someone else wants to open shop, they say, what's Keystone doing? Great, we can do that, you know. Now, barring user error, like the way that I botched apparently mounting that arm bracket right there, the way I refer to a lot of other brands is the copy machine version. This is the original. You take an original document, you run it through a copy machine, you get a functional copy, but it's missing the fine details. A little slide trim, those are the fine details I'm talking about. Like the bigger 16-inch radials that we're riding on here, that's just a standard thing on impacts. You don't have to pay extra for that. That's just how impacts ride. A lot of brands you have to upgrade to things like that are already standard on an impact. The important things are here. You know, our fuel station, you will share a fuel cell with the generator up front. You've got the always-on side mount ladder here to get up to your roof, and you've got the exact same roof structure on this that you'd find in a Montana or even Fuzion luxury fifth wheel or toy hauler, respectively. I'm very aware of that because we carry both of those products. The nice part here is you don't have to waste storage space trying to find a spot to put the awning or the ladder. I'm looking at the awning arm. It's driving me nuts that I did that, but hey, the show must go on. I'm human. I make mistakes. Whatever. The difference is the people, you know, make those mistakes right. That's what really defines people. Now, here's something I like. We've got a very large, unobstructed patio space over here. You've got LED lighting under that awning. Now, above both entry doors, you also have the same set of, like, flood loading lights that you have over the garage. Now here, during the day, not terribly impressive, but at night, it's going to light up this side, especially with the white walls here. And when the light starts hitting that gel coat, you know, this trailer has not been cleaned. It's still got some shipping grime on it because I shoot my videos right when they land. It's still gleaming. It still looks great. Let's step up here. So, the MoRide Quick Set patio system, one of the things I like about this here at HaylettRV is that it is not mounted onto the ramp. Now that's becoming more common, but it's still not across the board. The gate systems that are mounted on the ramp, they make those ramps kind of heavy. Now, we just don't have that problem. And as we step up here, you start to get into the 5K interlock system that's exclusive to the Fusions and Impacts here at HaylettRV. We carry a number of different fifth wheel toy haulers, but what they've done back here in the floor is just extremely impressive. The only difficult part is you really can't see it where you're standing. You can't see what's under the skin. The best way I can describe it is that it looks like a waffle under here. You've got your normal beams that run lengthwise, and then you have your cross members that go horizontally. So you've actually got like crisscross floor construction here. And where all those beams meet, actually there's more meeting points than you see, but where those beams meet, you see these tie downs, and they're welded directly to the framework of the floor here. So that's straight to the chassis, basically. That's how they have a 5,000 pound pull rating on every one of these tie downs. What's also neat is those tie downs can turn so that you can always get optimal grip with your ratchet straps or whatever here. Now, I'm not going to burn a lot of time back here talking about the Happy Jack sofa and bed lift system, as that is virtually industry standard across the board at this point. Even travel trailer toy haulers have this. Suffice to say, for those who are not aware, these can flip down into beds that meet in the middle. You've got a power drop bed above this. Now, another thing I do like here on these is even though this isn't the Fusion, even though this isn't the loaded Big Brother, this is still an important feature. So again, it amazes me how many Fusion features are still found on the Impacts here at HaylettRV. By the way, in the background here, you get a nice look at our service center. We have the largest service center in, I don't even know how many counties. We are by far and away the largest place to get things worked on, but that makes sense because we are also the most successful independent dealer in the state of Michigan. Not only are we the only independent dealer in the top 10, we're the only one in the top 5. So if this were a Fusion, you'd see washer-dryer hookup. That's not an Impact feature. If you're looking to do long-term living, that's more of a Fusion thing. If you're looking for use and function, that's an Impact thing. That's really the mental difference between the two. You know, you still have a loft overhead here, but I do like that they didn't waste it. They put some cabinet space up here. Now, you'll notice, too, that when the overhead bed's down in the sleeper position, they also still mount a power outlet up here so the kids can have their own little phone charger and whatnot. Now, you'll notice multiple air conditioners here. You've got multiple ACs for a very powerful central AC system, even back here in the garage. And that's something I notice a lot of toy haulers lack, is good airflow in the central air system in the garage. But even back here, you can see that they've got not one but two air ducts to really pump lots of air in here, especially coming straight off the air conditioner. So even if you've got the screen down, you know, you can still... I've seen people leave the air conditioners on. I mean, people leave the AC on in a pop-up. It's not much different. You can leave that screen door down. You can turn this into a 3 seasons room, where this could be, you know, you can have all the fun in the sun with these big Fuzion-sized windows away from the bugs. And then out here, on your own private little personal deck, you can have your own little patio system just going to town. It's just awesome. And it has, I don't know, if you're buying one of these, I think you've earned a level of snobbish exclusivity. But you've got a this handy little bar system. You can just sort of lock that across, and it just feels very private and exclusive, like you're the bouncer with the red rope at the club. Not that I would know. I don't go clubbing. So moving forward, I'm too much of a simple idiot to do all that stuff. Inside here, there's a couple different decors. This one is like a darkish brown, and then they have an almost black decor. There's, you know, but what's neat about these is they have the same sort of sofa setup. These can fold down, and you see that they actually have cup holders built in. Now you have a 4-place recliner party couch right here, so you can really kind of position this and arrange it however you want. There actually is indirect lighting below the seating of that. I don't have it turned on right now, but you can see the strip plain as day right there. And your end seats are actually heated and massaging. You do need 110 power for that, or to fire up the generator if you're off the beaten path. But you can really kind of finagle this around to meet your wants and needs, and it can sort of become and do anything and everything you want it to be. Now, like a lot of toy haulers, we've got a very tall ceiling here in the Impact at HaylettRV, which is why we have these giant expansive windows right here and all this beautiful, glorious headroom. Let me spin around here. We're going to take a look at the loft and then the kitchen. Now, the ladder doesn't normally stand vertically like that. I did that to remind myself of a couple things. So, it's interesting, but this is one of the only ladders, and again, this is a Fuzion and Impact feature, that has the double hooks on it. Most brands don't do that. So, the ladder, you can store it out of the way like this, or you can have it in the, you know, angled climbing position. But the other point of these hooks right here is that when that power bed is down, that second set of hooks can allow for a more vertical climbing position instead of being very much on like a flat horizontal angle where the ladder can buckle in the middle. When you're loading, this one just won't have that buckle, basically. Now, this is like a single space sleeper loft overhead. I do like that it's got a very like oriental design look with that little slat wall right there, but it makes the RV look and feel open with still giving the kid the oops, I'm not going to roll out of bed and break my neck, you know, sort of safety. I mean, I love how they merged function and fashion all in one right there. It's just, to me, it's very aesthetically pleasing, and then it's also still super functional. Over here, above this this huge gas-electric fridge, we've got just floor-to-ceiling storage. You've got drawers down where you can get to them, and I like that they stop the drawers before they get too high. And you'll notice that all the cabinetry is also hidden hinges, so it has a nice, clean look to it. But lots of storage going on overhead in here. Now, you're going to need a little step stool to get to some of it, but tell me, fifth wheel, where that is not true. And I love the whole integration with the stainless look of the appliances. Even... you know, here at the, I guess you call it simple series of Fuzion and Impacts, not that an Impact is that simple, but still giving you the user day-to-day features of like the wastebasket there. Little detail stuff like that makes such a difference. And I love this. It's funny. I mean, this takes me right back to when I was a kid, and I would drink 1 liter bottles of Mountain Dew, the old glass bottles, you know, right under the countertop. Now, in today's day and age, I'm sure that I would use that for, you know, like a barley pop. First thing that came to mind is, I don't know, like a Heineken or Dos Equis or whatever, but most of the time I tend to drink more, you know, trashy beers like a cold Coors Light or whatever, but hey, that's just me. I don't drink that much, though. I don't drink enough to even say I drink. Whatever. Swing out TV. So no matter where you're sitting in this party couch, everyone's got a good shot at the screen. Nobody loses out. And like everything, AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth player, moving on, because that's something pretty much everyone has. But look at this, right when you walk in the door, coat closet. I love that. You don't even have to walk all the way up the stairs. Like, I would have expected them to mount it up high. but they actually were smart and mounted it down here so you can just reach in the door, grab a coat, go back outside. Very good for spring, fall camping where the temperature can shift, 40, 50 degrees from morning to night, which is what we experience a lot of here in Michigan. And by the way, I mean, as I kind of indicated, we're in Michigan. That does not mean we're too far away to do business with you. I heard the funniest thing the other day. Customer said, well, the local dealer said you were too far away. Oh, they did. Did they? The local dealer said we were too far away. Isn't that convenient for the local dealer? You give us a call, give us an opportunity. If we went to the time and effort to make what's probably going to end up being like a 20-minute video by the time we're all said and done here, do you think we wouldn't have the facilities to ship to a customer anywhere, everywhere? We do that. That's just what we do, guys. You know what I love about this? This is the same upper deck, same bedroom, same bathroom as Big Brother Fuzion. It even has the same, all the storage over here. We have the same one-piece molded shower with a nice little corner seat. So if you need to sit down to bathe, you can. You've got the same nice little wastebasket pocket over here, or like extra toilet paper. Some people prefer a standing, toilet paper holder. Whatever works for you. Same vanity, same everything. Just the same big, awesome bathroom that you can get up in, stand in, be comfortable. We also have the same upper deck slide. Like I said, exact same upper deck as a big Fuzion. Like look at a 369 Fuzion. Same thing. All the good linen space directly across from the bathroom, although this could easily be overflow pantry space for uncommonly used things or just long-term clothing space. Because remember, the bathroom does have its own dedicated linen storage. We do have sliding pocket privacy door here. Up here in the bedroom, we have excellent, excellent closet space. Let me get this all opened up for you. I mean, you do not regret the fact that this doesn't have those big bedside hanging wardrobes that are good for gouging your arm. You've got excellent hanging storage here. Now, one of the things I love is that they actually extended the slide over here. You've got extra dresser space, but they kept a window in the bedroom slide out. And what that does for us is it gives us light, and it also gives us cross breeze. And that, I think, is a very valuable feature. So you notice that our air conditioners are mounted on opposite ends of the RV. That's so that every room gets good airflow, and I like that they're mounted in the bedroom and in the bunkhouse because this is where you're sleeping, so this is where at night you need the most powerful air. The living room will be fine because it actually has both air units at opposite ends of the trailer supporting it in the middle, so the living room will take care of itself. This makes more sense to me, but so often I don't see brands do that. And the little accent batten strips right here tying into the cabinetry is just a nice touch. Their interior designer down there is just killing it. So here's an awesome thing. This is something you don't see a lot of in the industry. This is the Fuzion Impact King Glide-A-Bed here at HaylettRV. So the big wardrobe slide here will actually push that bed against the wall when you're going down the road. But it's effectively spring-loaded, and it will slide itself back into a more centralized position when you get to your destination. So we have a true king bed on a north-south facing situation, which is not what you normally get in the business. And there's so many lights in here, I don't even have them all turned on, and it's still nice and bright in here. And without the side hanging closets, it leaves us nice and open. It feels bigger in here. One, it is larger in one of these because it is wide body, but two, the lack of wardrobes looks bigger. And then the light dark contrast they make is a third reason why it feels bigger in here. Now, this is something that if they would have left this out of an Impact and only included it in a Fuzion, I wouldn't have thought twice. But it just still impresses me that they still include a bedroom TV and an Impact, just like Big Brother Fuzion. It's just details like this that go into these things impress me so much. And again, we carry a lot of brands here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. And we work on even more. I mean, we work on everything, whether we sell it or not. We're not one of these aggressive bonehead dealers that'll turn people away. But the point is, these things just continue to impress me more and more. And, I mean, this is a floor plan that's been done to death. Frankly, guys, everybody builds this floor plan. So, why buy the Impact version? I think the answer is superior construction, superior appointments, and why buy HaylettRV? And I think the answer there is superior service. We've already gone out of our way to give you better and more education than pretty much anyone else I've ever seen out there on something like this. Whether it's new, used, or otherwise, we're out here, boots to the ground, getting it done for you guys. Whether you need hitching, pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, and everything in between, HaylettRV here in beautiful Coldwater, Michigan only does everything. So with that, take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping everyone, and remember, no one is too far away to do business with HaylettRV.